Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the Try Before You Buy mini tarot readings. We are live. Okay, so this is where you actually get to have a free little mini reading before you actually schedule a paid reading. Okay. And I actually let you baby step into these readings. As in, if you go to my Facebook page, you will see a book now button, and you can schedule a budget friendly, the bird is loud. You can schedule a budget friendly tarot reading for 15 minutes at a special little price. And then once you feel satisfied, then you can go ahead and schedule the full 30-minute session. Okay. Just a reminder, I do crystal Reiki healings as well, distance and in person. Where? By Skype for distance. And in person, we are looking at Sandusky, Ohio. If you're coming out for Hollow weekends at Cedar Point, look me up. Okay. Hi, Haley. How are you? Aw, thank you for the hearts. I'm going to add you to the list, Haley. You're going to be number 5. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Okay, first one up is Sandra D. Sandra, oh, there you are. I was going to say, I hope you're here. I have Sandra, then Danielle, then Lisa, Kamini, and then Haley, okay? And then the other slots are open, the other 5 slots. So it's nice, it's laid back. You can't hear me? Is anyone else having a problem hearing me? Hmm. Uh, Haley, can you hear me? Haley, you're fighting with your pregnancy issues. You can? Okay. Sandra, make sure that you do not have your speaker on mute, okay, or your sound way down. Okay, awesome. Haley, you're having problems with pregnancy issues and doctors. And me? Fighting with this pregnancy issues and doctors and you as well. I'm confused. Anyway, I'm sure that was a typo. All right, Sandra D, I hope you can hear me now. Let's see. Hold on, I just want to click something. I hope she can hear me. All right. For Sandra, we're going to go with the Halloween deck. I really like these cards. They're super big. Okay. We're talking like bigger than the palm of my hand. You can kind of see that, can't you? They're big. So let me shuffle here. Hmm. They still feel crisp and new. All right. Unsure why it says I only have one person in the room. Oh, now I got 2. All right, Sandra, hope you're back. Hope you can hear me now. We're going to go with the Halloween deck for you. You hear me now? Awesome. Perfection. Love that. Let's see. Pulling your cards from the Halloween deck and the first one. Wow. Wow. We have some profound cards for you here. Okay, so Sandra, first one up is the veil. You cannot see what's happening in the future. Okay. Try as you might. You're just not seeing it. It's erased from your vision. There's no way you can know which way to go or what to do. All right, you're asking, and there are too many variables. Okay. Your guides and angels say that you have too many blind spots when it comes to this particular thing, the particular thing that you have on your mind that you're really wanting to know about. So it's not clear exactly where you're going, what you're doing, and how it's going to turn out. The only thing your guides and angels will tell me is that a new cycle begins. We have the end of a chapter. You're beginning to um, go through a transformation. And in this transformation, you're not going to come out the other side the way you are now. Okay. There's going to be so much more to you. They say that, like, right now, you feel like you're 2D, almost animated. You're going to have so much more depth to you. You're going to be more 3D. And we are just talking about, it's almost like when a girl becomes a woman, just so much more depth to you, Sandra. So you're going to be led in the way that you need to go. And then we have hidden talents. Okay. So in the hidden talents, lights are going to be shined onto these hidden talents, and they're going to lead you in a new direction. So Sandra, if there was something that you've been wanting to do and you've been putting it off, you're actually going to have doors open that are going to try to push you through. Hold on, Joe. Hold on, Angela. Let me finish this reading. Okay. You're going to have doors that are going to open to push you through. Okay, Sandra. Um, you're going to be stepping through and actually doing some things you've always wanted to do and you've put off. You thought that maybe that time has come and gone, and it's not. It's coming. The time is coming for you to step out of your shell and actually um, take on these things, go a new path, do something new with your life. And it's going to be something that brings you a lot of joy and a lot of caring. Okay. I hope that that speaks to you, Sandra. So, and that was Sandra's reading. She was first on the list. Hi, Joe. Hi, Angela. I do have room for both of you. Joe, I will put you down as number 6, and Angela, number 7. Okay. Um, and Joe, you're asking about if you already know the man that would be marrying, that you'll be marrying, or is he a stranger? Joe, I might need you to ask me that just as I get to you again, and you'll be after Haley, okay? But I do have room for both of you. All right, Danielle, you're up next. Let me shuffle these cards back in really quick. And like I said, these cards are like pristine. So, so yeah, Joe, when you see me beginning to wrap up the 4th card for Angela, you can go ahead and send your question back in again. Each person gets like 4 cards for your mini reading. All right, Danielle, you are up next, and she's not here at the moment. She might be working. That's okay. You're welcome, Sandra. Sorry that I got a little sidetracked with what was going on there on the screen. Um, let's see. All right, Danielle, we've got ancestors coming in, the end of a cycle for you as well. Ooh, emotional intelligence, moving beyond, and joy, rejoicing in the present. So, Danielle, they want to talk about the love and legacy that was left behind from your ancestors. So if you're wondering, anyone who's crossed over, you only take the love with you. That's what they take with them. Okay, Danielle? And they're coming through right now. You're someone that you dearly love who's on the other side. And they want you to know that they love what you're doing. They totally approve. And they actually see you blooming into um, a whole new you moving forward. You're transforming as if something was holding you back all along, Danielle. And now you're able to move forward. Whatever was holding you back has finally released you so you can move forward. Um, you're way more mature. You're handling things without so many emotions being shown on the outside, where before you would just like get very upset and everybody could read it all over your face, and now they can't. So no one really knows what you're thinking anymore, Danielle. You're getting really good with the poker face and keeping it inside, and it really works out to your advantage. People can't read you like they used to. If they think they're getting under your skin, they don't know if you're just being smug or if you really don't care, you're able to hide it. But we have you very much taking joy in the present, taking joy in who you've become now, and the things that you've been able to get under your belt, the things you've been able to master, such as that poker face, because just a lot of people out there always thought you wore your heart on your sleeve, and now they just don't know quite how to take you. And actually, that's an upper hand for you because it means no one can pull the wool over your eyes anymore. Does that make sense, Danielle? You can actually hold something back, especially if you're bluffing. They're not going to know, which is good. That works out well. Like when you're putting a bid in on a house, when you tell someone no, and maybe you really mean maybe. You're welcome, Sandra. But all of these things, you only have to let these emotions through if you so choose. So I'm really proud of you for that. And so are your loved ones who have crossed over. Lisa, you are up next. You're number 3. Lisa, I have a cauldron. We're talking about a lot of synergy and healing. So, Lisa, are you going through healing right now? Are you working hard on yourself to give yourself, hold space for yourself, give yourself time, love, understanding, give yourself permission to take a time out and actually care for yourself? I feel like you've been on the go a little too much, and a lot of people don't care enough for you. They say they do, but they're not making time and they're not holding space for you. So I need you to do that for yourself. And then they talk about the skull of light, the illumination. So you had some aha moment where, you know, um, you decided you had to be there for yourself. No one was there for you when they said they would be. You've been there for everybody else. So at this point, instead of getting very upset about it, you've pretty much just put it on the back burner and said, I can only count on myself. I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm just not going to ask anymore for help, and I'm not going to expect any help. And I feel like you're building the bricks around you to make you stronger, um, which is fine. That's fine. Um, Work on yourself. Definitely work on all of the things you know that you're good at. And those things that you think you're not so good at, somebody upstairs is telling me you really are. You just need to practice a little bit more. Okay. Um, so have a little more faith in yourself. And then they give me where you explore the wild side of yourself, you get out of your comfort zone, which is really good because a lot of people won't do that. You'll do it when you're young, and then later there's so much fear. So I see you actually not holding yourself back anymore. If there's something you've always wanted to do, whether it's bungee jumping or flying and you've never flown before. I see you pushing boundaries, pushing yourself, working through any fear, overcoming it, and doing the things that like you had on that bucket list. And I feel like it's not a real bucket list, but it's like I always said by the time I was such and such years old, I was going to do this or that, you know. And hold on one second here. I need to silence this phone because I forgot to earlier. Thanks for understanding. Um, break free, break through the image people have for you. Okay. You're not that person anymore. You've grown. All right, Lisa, you've grown so much. Sometimes you don't even recognize yourself, but you're happy with yourself. So, as long as you're happy with yourself, I want you to continue on. Kamini, you are up next. Kamini, are you here? You can step forward. When I call your name, you can step forward and type, and that helps me to work with you. All right, Kamini. Community, they're having me switch decks for you. They want me to pull one of the fairy cards for you. They want me to pull Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, and cherishing your time alone. Now, Kamini, I know you say you don't want to be alone anymore, but I feel like you've made some peace with it, which is really good because if you have, someone upstairs is telling me when you stop looking, that's when you're going to find this person. Does that make sense? So I have a few more cards for you, Kamini. Sacred space. I feel like you're making a loving home, a place you can go to just to unwind and relax. And are you like lining the room or the house with crystals just to calm you? All of the calming things. I almost feel like you just went through a remodel not that long ago. And they want to talk to me about the freedom. You just broke away from something or someone that you felt like was holding you back, dictating terms, and not letting you be yourself. So I feel like you're overcoming that now and moving forward. And someone, this person, whoever it was who was holding you back, they're holding out like an olive branch to you now. You can half-heartedly accept it just to keep the peace if you like, but I would not go back to having them in your inner circle. All right. They stay outside of your inner circle. All right, Kamini. You've grown past them. You've grown so much they're no longer what you need or want. I hope that makes sense. Once this person leaves your circle, I think you will find the person that you're looking for. All right. I almost feel like this person is kind of like keeping others, potential suitors at bay. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Haley, you are up next. And Haley, I know you're here. You said you're going through some stuff with your pregnancy and the doctors. Let's find out what's going on here. This has to do, Haley, this has to do with your inner knowing, okay? Your third eye chakra up here, all right? So if you perceive it, if you have a feeling, a strong intuition about it, I want you to listen and I want you to go with it, Haley, okay? If something doesn't feel right, get it checked out. If they say there's nothing wrong, get another opinion if you don't believe them. I'm not saying something's wrong. That's not what I'm saying. So calm down. I'm just saying I want you to listen to your intuition and the messages you're getting from above. You may need to change your diet and you may need some rest. Patience and planning. Everything's going to work out well. It's just, I want you during this time, have patience with this little one and some planning because they're taking up a lot of your resources right now. I do want to grab a card from the medical deck and it just abruptly stops shuffling. It's funny how it does that. Forgiveness heals. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. So if you, Haley, have been, hi, Kirsty. Haley, if you've been finding yourself in a position lately where you're begrudging someone or you're upset with someone, let it go. You have to let it go, Haley. The stress is just too much, and stress can affect your pregnancy. So please heed the warning. Okay. Heed the warning, Haley. Joe, you are up next. Kirsty, did you want to be number 8? Did you want to be added to the list? I will put you down in case you do. Yes, mama. Or yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, Haley, I want you most definitely to let it go and forgive. Okay. You need to forgive because this isn't doing you any good. All right. Okay, Joe, you want me to tell you if you already know the person you will be marrying or if it's somebody you haven't met yet? Joe, you already know the answer to this. I got the third eye chakra for you as well. You already know. You already feel it. You already know that you've met him. Memories of love. You're remembering him from another life. Do you know that? Do you feel that, Joe? That like deja vu, we've been down this road already and we know each other. We've known each other a very long time, like in another life. You struggle with it. Do you not believe that there is incarnation and that we have numerous soulmates, Joe, and they come back and they intertwine their lives with ours life after life. Okay. So he's from they're telling me 3 of your lives. Okay. He's been with you in 3 of your incarnations, this one being the third. Okay. So there's something there that you guys keep meeting up. You guys keep making plans to meet up, fulfillment of wishes. So that person you've been searching for, you found them now. So I want you to trust your intuition and I want you to know that you're home. Okay. They're telling me to tell you you're home. Okay. Angela, you are up next. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? You don't have to search anymore. You can have peace now and just enjoy. You can let the guards down. You're welcome. Okay. Kirsty, I got you on the list. No, I actually it's kind of going slow. Um, I have Angela and then you. But I mean, definitely stick around because more people might come in. So, okay, Angela, where are you? Switching decks. Okay, Angela, they have me grabbing the dream deck right now. Have you been having like some crazy dreams? Hi. You've been so disconnected and feeling lonely. The first card that they've given me is the Tree of Life. So you're on your own path now, Angela. You're going to meet up with everybody in a minute, but you're going through like your own thing right now, like a growth, a spiritual growth, and you just need time to yourself to make these decisions. You don't need or want any influence, Angela, from anyone else. It's like something has ended, something incredibly haunting. Um, it's about your sister and your mother. Okay, so you need time to yourself. This is incredibly haunting. It's almost like you feel like, do you feel like they turned against you or something and you're just really emotional right now? I think that maybe you don't have the full picture of what's going on. I feel like you're seeing images and hearing partial statements, partial conversations that are being taken out of context. Okay. You're not actually hearing everything that's going on. Okay. It's not what it appears to be. All right. Get creative, put yourself back in there, let them know that you are doing just fine, but that you could be doing so much better if you could spend more time with them, that you miss conversing with them, whether it's just getting together, doing a little shopping or having a meal together, or even like a board game night, something like that. Let them know that you really could use them right now and that you really appreciate them giving you time and space to go through the things you've been going through, but that you feel like they've given you a little too much space, and you would really just love to have them put their arms around you and walk with you instead of giving you time and space. You need, that's what you need right now. And just say, I feel disconnected, and um I miss you guys. I need to be with you guys right now. I'm going through some stuff, and I would just feel stronger and better if I had you guys surrounding me. Please get back in my business. I just feel like I need you. When I asked for some space, I didn't want this much space. Just tell them it's too much. The silence is deafening. It's so loud. Let them know. Um, but I think they're trying to be respectful and give you time and space. So let them know they've given you too much. Okay. Kirsty, you are up next. Kirsty, I don't think that I need the moderator, but you can hang out for sure. The dream was about your mom and your sister, and you miss your grandchild and children. Okay, so did they move, Angela? Did they move away? You just, and um make sure that you find a way to video chat your family, okay? Or texting, sending funny pictures and stuff like that. And you moved away. Okay. So reach out to them. Reach out to them for sure. And if you can find ways to connect, like video chat and stuff like that, please do. Okay. And let them know that you recognize how hard this is on them, and it's really hard on you too. But like I said, you're going through something. It's the beginning of a whole new chapter. And yes, reach back out to them, most definitely. Okay. Don't just stay at bay. All right, Kirsty, you are up next. Kirsty, what you want to talk about? Anything in particular? I can hear your husband chatting in the background. You- You're welcome, Angela. Don't let Gunner take over your reading, Kirsty. Hmm. All right. Kirsty, for you, I have blind spots. Oh, you're going through the end of something and the beginning of something else. Also, we have a whole new chapter and the future, the unforeseeable future and strength. Okay, Kirsty, I have Skull of Darkness. We're on the work. Okay. So we are most definitely dealing with the Halloween deck, okay? The Halloween Oracle. So you should love these cards because I know you've been watching horror flicks nonstop since September 1. So, Skull of Darkness. When it comes to work, you have some blind spots. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. He's on the phone. Okay, good. He can't steal. Kirsty's my other daughter, and her husband loves to claim and steal every reading I do for other people when he's in the room. It's hilarious. He can he can relate to all of them. Good times. He's very open. Um, so, Kirsty, I have a Skull of Darkness, and this is blind spots. So, when you're at work, there are certain aspects of your job that you still need to learn. I feel like they still want to train you, and you have not seen the full picture just yet. I don't know if that makes sense. Did anyone say anything to you about other areas they'd like to place you? It's not necessarily over where you're at. But right here, it's like a whole new thing that they want to teach you, like another new job that you haven't been exposed to before. This is the death card, like you're starting a new chapter, the end of one, the beginning of a new. And I know that you've been going through this transformation for a while with regards to this. But this has to do with what's going on in the future. Things are changing. So the veil card with regards to the future, you cannot see what's going to come next. All right. Because there's too many variables going on. You have a lot of flux going on right now in your life and in the near future. So I feel like things are going to start to go up in the air like chaos and then they're going to freeze. And in that moment that everything is freezing, like it's flying up in the air, and then like you pause the TV and everything's just stuck there. Okay. Time stops. At this point, you get to actually decide who you're going to be, what you're going to do, and how you're going to do things. You actually get to make a choice. It's almost as if at work they ask you, do you want to be here or be there after they train you on this other thing? You're incredibly strong. I want you to remember that. And you can handle whatever they throw your way. So I need you to continue to have confidence and realize that whatever this is, you can do it if you want it. Okay. Believe in yourself. They're going to believe in you. So I see opportunity coming in the future for you. Can't tell you exactly how it's coming, but they give you the option to try it, and then they like your performance, and then they ask you if you want to move to like that position. I feel like that's what's going on. It's up to you whether you do or do not. Okay. That's what I have for you. I don't know if any of that makes sense right now or if it's something you have to live, live and breathe into. Thank you, Angela. For anybody who doesn't know, these are those pair eyewear glasses. They just magnetically go on. And these are potions. So they're really cool. So they're supposed to be like spell potions, little bottles, stuff like that. That is what I have. For today's readings, we had 8 people. I'm really surprised we didn't get more people coming in. So I guess we'll do a couple for the collective. Anything that anything anyone else wants to ask? Coming over to the Crow Oracle deck, this is going to be for the collective. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. Thanks for hanging out. You're welcome, Kirsty. And everyone who's keeping my other daughter in your prayers, thank you. Please continue to. Okay, she's doing pretty good, but she still has more to go through to take care of. So I really don't want to divulge more than that, but your continued prayers are so appreciated. Okay, for the collective, we start with there's an illusion. If this card relates to you, um, your neighbor is having trouble with her dog. Okay, well, let's see how this relates. Okay, anybody who can claim this can be for more than one person. So go ahead and claim it if it's yours, or show this video to someone else. Um, show this video to someone else. Okay, Gunner, I'll get you next. All right, unless Gunner's going to try to claim this one. All right, so the illusion. Things are not necessarily what you think they are. You're seeing a mirrored image. You're seeing things backwards. All right. What you think is the past is actually what's coming up. What you think is tomorrow actually already happened. Okay. In the mirror image, you're seeing things in reverse. What is on your left is actually on your right. That you get the idea, right? So, because at times you don't realize it or you forget it, chaos. All right. Everything like something crazy happens. And instead of, yeah, Kirsty, I can pull for Gunner. Instead of swinging to the left, you swing to the right. You're welcome. Uh, So we have a big upheaval coming, and you actually see it ahead of time in your dreams. You have the answers, you have the key to how to solve the issue, but everything is such an illusion. And maybe that's why it's such an illusion, because you're actually seeing this stuff in a dream, but it is a mere image. Everything is a symbol for something else when you're dreaming about it. If you replace the items or the things with people, you actually get to see the story and how it's playing out. So there, and it's all because of this thing that you're anticipating that's coming up in the near future. Okay. You're very much excited about it, but you're also incredibly nervous about it. So you're going to have to start journaling the dreams. You're going to have to remember that everything you're seeing is a mirror image. Okay. If something's coming at you, you're actually coming at something. All right. If something's attacking you, you may be attacking someone else. It's reversed. Does that make sense? So, like, let me put it into perspective. If in your dream someone's coming after you, in reality, somebody may feel like you're coming after them. And they're all defensive with you and you don't understand why, but they feel like you're gunning for them, like you're out to get them. You might actually be seeing it from their perspective. All right. You might actually be experiencing what they're going through. All right. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Um, Gunner, right before I pull yours, let me see what Angela had said about her neighbor having trouble with her dog. I'm going to grab that really quick, and then Gunner, I'm going to take care of you. Um, Angela, with regards to the trouble with her dog, she needs to observe, watch carefully what the dog is seeing. what the dog is afraid of and going after. Um, a lot of chaos and disruption is occurring for sure, but it's out of protection. The dog is trying to protect. I'm not sure who or what it's trying to protect, but there's something there. So I don't know if she's having trouble with the dog in the house or having trouble with the dog outside. That I'm not sure of. But the dog is going through a lot right now. Okay. So, and it's trying to protect, it's frightened and it's worried, it's nervous. The dog needs to calm down and be self-assured. They didn't just move, did they, to where the dog really just doesn't feel welcome? Or did she put something new in the yard, perhaps, that's totally freaking the dog out? Or remove something that the dog very much felt comfortable with in the yard or in the house, that sort of thing. All right, Gunner, you are up next. Anything in particular, Gunner? Kirsty will do the talking. Just moved in the neighborhood. Okay. It's not comfortable there. There's something it's not comfortable with in the yard or in the house. Especially if it's by the windows. It's something it's seeing. She needs to observe more what's tripping the dog out and where the dog is when the dog is getting upset. Okay. It could be out the window. All right. Gunner, grabbing the Pro Tarot deck. Okay, Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. Hmm. So we start out very emotional, happy. There's got a lot of abundance coming in. Things are looking great. You're pretty happy. You're satisfied. Um, they show me that then you come into some money, some cash, and you feel like you got to hang on to it. You can't let any of it go. Every penny has to be accounted for right now. That's where you're at. Um, you actually, it's like the more you make and stow away, the more you're looking for. All right, Gunnar, are you trying to start? Are you looking for stuff to sell now or something? Are you looking for different ways to make money or flip stuff, fix it up and sell it? Where very lucrative, whatever it is that you're looking to do. I have Page of Cups where you're pretty happy with your ingenuity. So whatever this is that you want to make a little extra cash doing on the side, yeah, you could do it. Your guides above want to know, do you really want to be that busy? Because you're already working a full-time job. So do you really want to be working longer hours? That's what they're asking. So that's up to you. Kirsty, did I nail it for him or is he like shaking his head? No. Was I way off? Silence. You're welcome, Angela. Oh, so Gunner, two more cards come out. Four Cups. I feel like that's for somebody that you love, that you care about, that, yeah, you'll put something out there, you'll share, it's almost like you're doing it for someone else. And then I have Five of Swords, where it's too much work. Too much. Gunner, you got to pull back, okay? You have to pull back. All right, he's good. You need more time. Um, it's not really to relax, but I think maybe just to work on the things you've been putting off lately. I feel like that's what you need to do. You're working too hard at work, and there's so much more you want to do, for family and for yourself. I think it's time you pull back, spend a little more time at home, but not on the couch. Doing the things you've been putting off that are on your to-do list, that sort of thing. Hope that makes sense. I feel like then you'll feel like you accomplished something. Perhaps you feel like you're doing too much for everybody else. So I feel like I'm having a conversation with you because two more cards just flipped over. One fell on the floor. Hold on. I gotta go get it. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. So finances are doing okay. Don't worry. Okay. Get more sleep. I know you can handle more, but you got to find a balance in your life. Okay. You both have to find a balance in your life. Kirsty, I would love to be a fly on the wall right now to hear what he's saying. But I definitely feel like I'm having a conversation with him, even though I'm not with him, even though he's just looking over your shoulder and watching. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right. We're gonna stop it. Another card. Gunner, if you keep burning the candle at both ends, it's just going to keep crumbling. You're never going to accomplish anything. You're just going to be exhausted chasing your tail. Now, I'm not even going to try to shuffle these anymore because I'm tired of the cards flipping over for your benefit. He is talking back. Yeah, I figured. Stop. That's funny. That is funny. Okay. Let's do one for the collective. Gunner, stop talking. Okay, I'm going to go with the ghost deck here. And we're going to see if we can get you guys to vibe with somebody who's crossed over. If there's someone who wanted to get a message to you. And I would love for this to be somebody who's watching right now. Oh, I can hear him. And tell him not to claim this one. Tell him stop. Hi, Amanda. You need a reading? I can get you in. Welcome. That's awesome. Let me do this, Amanda, before I do that. Let me do this quick reading for someone who's in this room who has a message coming from someone from the other side. Okay. First card up. Ooh, this is very much somebody who's, wow. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, this is somebody who used to have a lot. Well, this person who's crossed over, they're like a mother or grandmother figure, and they want to they're claiming the person who used to have a lot of faith, and now they've lost their faith. Okay, for whatever reason, they lost their faith, not just in others and in there being someone above, but they lost their faith in themselves. They actually don't believe that they have the strength or the power to affect change in their own life. And they have that victim mentality. They're exhausted, they're tired, and they're giving up. And they're getting depressed. Okay. This person who's on the other side, that's either like mother or grandmother, they actually want you to know that you can continue to have faith. They're here to tell you there is a higher power, that you can do this. All right. Don't lose faith in yourself. You've got this. They're here with you. They're with you every day. All right. And they're going to give you the strength and courage to handle your emotions and make it through each day. You are loved. They're telling me to tell you, you are loved. They are hugging you every time you cry, every time you are sad. They're there and they put their arms around you and they are hugging you. Okay. Claim it. It can be for more than one person, obviously, for sure, because we all have loved ones that are there with us and we all have our moments of doubt. But you'll know who you are when you hear this reading. You're going to actually know, because you're going to swear that you've been getting flashes and signals from your loved one. They've been talking to you in your dreams. Crazy shit when you're watching TV comes on that just makes them enter your mind, and you just look around asking if they're right there in the room with you, so you know who you are. Okay. So this is for you, and I would love for you to be able to claim it in the comments even after the live. Okay. If you can't claim it now. Amanda, you have two love interests and you're very confused. Ooh, Amanda, that's a rough one. So they're telling me already that the reason you're confused is because one is um one reminds you of someone in your past, and one just, very comfortable and safe. And the other person is very exciting, and you've never dated somebody like them before, and they open up a whole new world for you, and it's very exciting for you, maybe even racy. So, um, because you didn't know life could feel this way. All right. So, with the one person, you have the fulfillment of wishes. I feel like, Amanda, whatever you need, whatever you want, they tell you that it's yours. All right. And I feel like you're wise enough to know that it can't be an endless stream of it's yours, whatever you want. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. The other one offers nothing material, but they make you feel safe and whole. They offer themselves. So they are very pure in that they will always be themselves, but they can't take care of you like the other person can. Does that make sense, Amanda? And with this other person, there will be some sacrifice. There will be rolling up your sleeves, and you guys will have to work together. Um, so I have to actually tell you that you can't be dazzled by all the glitter and I can give you whatever you want, whatever you need. That only lasts so long. And the person who makes you feel comfortable, and makes you feel safe, it's what you've always known. So it's like another relationship that you had for a very long time. So that's why you're getting confused. The one pattern you know, and it feels safe and comfortable because you know it, um, because you've been with somebody who was similar. Okay. And it's very similar to the life you've led. The other person, they're totally different. You've never been with anybody like this before. So to break your tiebreaker, let's try to, you have a choice. You have two lives, two paths that you can go down. And if you look at your right hand right now, if that's your dominant hand, I want you to see the two lifelines where they cross. All right. I want you to see where they cross. That's where you're at, a crossroads in your life. They talk about Ace of Spring. It's time to take action, the fairies are telling you. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities are also coming. So it sounds like, if I listen to the fairies, it sounds like you're supposed to just grab onto the exciting unknown and get more information while you're at it. The other does make you feel safe, but he cannot give you a relationship because he's caring for his dying parents. Okay. All right. So, what you know about the one who makes you feel safe is that they're very compassionate and caring and take their duties seriously. And they will always be by the person's side that they love, that they call family. They'll never waver or leave. The only other thing I can tell you with regards to that is the other person, how do they treat their parents? Okay, I want you to look at that. And how do they treat the people that they love in their circle? Okay, is it all about them, themselves? Are they more like me, my? Or are they very much outgoing too? Are they very generous? Because I feel like you're wanting to go after the one who's very much available because it's so exciting. And this fairy card encourages you to go for that and grab onto that and be excited and live life to the fullest. So I think it's something that you need to consider. Do you want your life to change? I'm really taken by the butterflies on there. I don't know if you can see them there, but there are like butterflies flying around. So there's a big transformation going on here. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about trying something new, which changes you forever? Um, Please make sure that this other person is generous and loving to their family members, okay? Because you already apparently see this with the one who makes you feel safe. They're very committed, okay? Well, so the one who okay, so the one who just wants to be single, is that the one that's taking care of his parents? He doesn't have time to give you right now. So, um, date the other one for the moment. Give him time to do what he needs to do. All right. Circle back to him if you so feel it strongly. Oh, the one who gives you everything is the one you want, but he doesn't want a relationship. Okay, so that one has been very hurt. Okay, so the other one wants to just have fun right now, okay? He doesn't want to be committed. He's If you dig into his past, he's probably been hurt very badly. And he's untrusting. So if you just want somebody to hold a place for you while the other one's taking care of his parents, that's up to you if you want to see what that's like. But at least he's being honest with you and telling you that this isn't what he wants. He just wants to go have fun. So that's a hard one. Do you want to just have fun, or do you want to be with someone who would give you a relationship later, but he's emotionally unavailable right now. So really, when you think about it, both guys are emotionally unavailable right now. When you think about it, what do you want? You know, are you ready to be with somebody who's emotionally unavailable? They both are. So see them both if you like, and let them both know that you're dating other people. That would be the honest way to pull it off, you know. Um, it's just not the right timing for you at the moment, Amanda. You're welcome. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more. That is the end of the try before you buy. Just a reminder, everybody, if you would like a full 30-minute reading, hop over to the Facebook page. There's a link below this video, and you can click the book now. All right. There's the little 15-minute budget-friendly one for those who can't swing the full 30-minute reading. But a full reading is actually 30 minutes. So do what you need to do, people. I know life is hard, money's rough, so 15-minute option is there as well. Have a blessed evening. I will see you guys again next week. All right. And as always, I will post cards in the morning for tomorrow. Have a blessed day.